Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Huard, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, what's got increased?
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Here's Frank Dortch with return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down. A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Another one for Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
On the gun, Goff. Falls out, he lost it. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
It's a gain of 18. Fumble on the play. Recovered.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. It's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. The Falcons bring it in. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
DJ Reed there defensively.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets this one to London. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They're calling for a stoppage now. Looks like we had somebody injured on the play. Oh, and this is notable here. It's Drake London who's hurting. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
10 at the Lions 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they get this down to the 28. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
12 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On the play fake, Winston. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. The throw secured by George Pickens. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third down from the gun. Drops it off to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Falcons first down.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Complete to
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
That one connects.
Winston's pass.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
To throw, here's Winston. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Polk with a point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Lions nothing.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Finds his fullback. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Falcons taking the field for their 2nd try. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. DJ Reed brings him down that time. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 49-yard.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Yards on the play. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the top.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little trend, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Polk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. There's the intensity we expected to play off. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the lines. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Off to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Falcons have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Winston now off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
13-yard line.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. Drake London with a touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 21-zip already. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He will go, touchdown Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game.
Lions 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run here with Robinson. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up.
He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak once they stop him at the line. No gain. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This time looking to throw. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now to give to Bijan. He dodged the tackle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Hand off now to Robinson. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons threatening to run away with it already. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. First down now, ball at the 33. They go play action with Gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Goff now, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Jack Fox on the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Falcons ready for their next possession. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going play action. He finds Pickens left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for Robinson. There's the intensity we expected to play off. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He's got it, complete to Pickens. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good enough for Atlanta first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Falcons first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the play fake, Winston. He's got London left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Working inside the red zone. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Complete on the option. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down.
Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Lions 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking for his wide receiver there. But things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Winston looking to throw. Look underneath here, Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Running here with Bijan. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Lions offense returning to the field.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a first down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. First down throw from Goff. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Big strike here to Williams. And he has this down to the 34.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 8 at the Falcons.
From the gun, Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work...
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Lions 14.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now we're on with Robinson. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And And that's a Falcon first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Winston, first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done. When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Lions 14.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the touchdown's got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Only 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
That's good for the Lions.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Lions first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Lions.
Looking to throw. Goff. Caught. Nice game left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions first down.
Gibbs now from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Off now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And they could really use a good one here. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here's Winston to the air. The left side caught by Schultz. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Winston. That throw finds Pickens. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with a sack.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Off play action, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Shotgun snap here to go. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down, Goff throwing. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it back at the 34. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Throwing is Winston. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions get it back on the fringes of field goal range. They're at the 41.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. So 1st down from the 41. Back to work after throwing the pick. As the open man downfield. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. That's Laporta again. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked up.
They've kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Second and 2.
Going right side, Robinson with it. Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Got a man. It's Mayer. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions
Goff setting the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Coming right is Gibbs. He has room past the 25. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Goff to the air now. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun. Goff. And Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Detroit calls timeout. It's seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 14 after that sack. Tough 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they sent him backwards on 3rd and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Bates' kick is up and good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Winston. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Winston now. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
By Terrion Arnold.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
This quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Here's a design run. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. We're just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
We're going to know here in just a second on how they attack.
Oh, the football's loose. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Winston. He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the play fake, Winston.
The 50-yard line.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
12 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Shotgun snap. They get to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Tackle by Jack Campbell. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 40-yard line.
Here's Winston to the air. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And 11.
Air it out on third. Taking a chance to the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Running it after the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Winston now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down.
9 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Throw wheeled by there. And that is a great stop to denying the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Folk is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. Motioning Williams left. Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap here to go. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Lions first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Detroit.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. From good play into a great play.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Out-of-bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Off play action. Goff. Big game continuing for Laporta. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Offense is set. First and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference and pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, They look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this is going to be shy at first, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for